Hello, I'm Bertrand at Statrys. So, Statrys offers accounting services to SMEs. Groundbreaking? Not exactly. We're not the only ones doing it. One name we often hear is Osome. And fair enough, many business owners come to us asking the same question. Should I go with Statrys or Osome? So today, let's break it down. I'll walk you through the difference between the two offers and why Statrys may be a better fit for most businesses. Except in one case. Stay with me until the end. So, curious? Let's get started. Now, you might wonder, why are business owners so confused when comparing the accounting services of Statrys and Osome? I mean, the service itself is basically the same. Preparing your annual accounts, filing with the tax authorities. So what's the big deal? The big deal is pricing. At Statrys, we charge based on the number of transactions. Basically, every line on your bank and card statements. The more payments you have, in or out, the more we charge. Simple. Osome, they charge based on your revenue. So, the more your business earns, the more you pay. Same service, totally different pricing logic. Apples and bananas. No, not even. It's like comparing your Uber bill and your electricity bill. So yeah, no wonder it's confusing. Now, let's talk why Statrys pricing may actually be a good fit with your business. Your business is growing. Great. More clients, more suppliers, and naturally, more transactions. And guess what? More transactions means more work for us to reconcile everything and prepare your accounts. So yes, we charge more. Your business slows down. Fewer transaction, less work. You know what? We charge less. Logical, right? Our philosophy is simple. You should pay for the actual service you use, nothing more. That's why our fee at Statrys is adjusted every month based on your real, actual accounting activity. What do you think? We think it's fair. Bonus point. With our transaction-based pricing, you actually have leverage. By managing how and when you make payments, you can control your accounting cost. It's not reactive, it's proactive. How many vendors let you do that? All right. Now that we've covered how Statrys pricing works, let's take a closer look at how things are done over at Osome. Osome doesn't care about how many payments you make. What they really care about is your revenue. The logic, let's just say, it's questionable. Let's say your business generates solid revenue but runs on a lean model with just a handful of transactions each month. That means Osome has less work to do, but you're still paying a premium just because you're successful. Now imagine your revenue grows, but your number of transactions doesn't increase much. Osome's workload stays about the same, but your invoice, it grows right along with your top line. Again, great deal for Osome, not so much for you. And here's another case. You run a business with high revenue but very slim margins. Think wholesale distribution. You're moving large volume with tight profits. And suddenly you're paying more for accounting. Not because the work increased, but because your revenue looks big on paper. Profitability? Irrelevant. Osome's model doesn't care if you made $1 million in sales and barely kept a few thousand in profit. High revenue equal higher fee. That's it. It's like getting charged a luxury tax for being busy. So, is there an easy way to compare Statrys and Osome? Yes, actually, it's very simple. Follow me. Step 1. Ask yourself what your expected annual revenue is. You get this number? Let's say your business expects to make 1 million Hong Kong dollar this year. With that number, you can go check Osome's pricing, check their website. For a business making 1 million Hong Kong dollar in revenue, Osome charge $316 per month. That's about 2,450 Hong Kong dollars. Now, you go to Statrys pricing and ask, how many transactions could I have each month for that same 2,450 something Hong Kong dollar? The answer? Up to 40 transactions per month. Final step, think realistically will you actually have that many transactions to generate that revenue? Remember, when we say transaction, we mean payments received or made to run your business. Clients paying you, supplier you pay, salary, subscription, that's it. Do the math. And in most cases, you'll realize you don't need 40 transactions a month to make $1 million Hong Kong dollars annual revenue. Believe me, do the math. Which means it makes more sense to pay for your accounting based on your number of transactions, not your revenue. That's exactly how Statrys works. Oh, and one more thing. Offshore tax claims. If your Hong Kong company does business outside Hong Kong, you might be eligible for offshore tax claims, which can significantly reduce your tax liability. At Statrys, offshore tax claims cost 2,000 Hong Kong dollar. Clear upfront pricing, no discussion. With Osome, there's no mention of offshore tax claims on their website. No pricing, no information. For something this important, that lack of transparency is surprising. Now, to be completely fair, there is one case where Osome's revenue-based pricing can actually work in your favor. And that's when your business generates high numbers of small value transactions. Think of online businesses with hundreds or even thousands of micropayments from customers. In that case, your revenue might be modest, but your transaction count massive. That's one scenario where Osome's flat fee based on revenue could end up being cheaper than a transaction-based model like Statrys. Unless that's your setup, unless you're doing business at volume, not value, you'll likely find that Statrys aligns better with how your business actually runs. And again, it comes down to this. Are you paying for the service you're using or just paying for your success on paper? All right, now you have the keys to compare Statrys and Osome. You know how each pricing model works, with benefits, and when it makes sense. And if you still have questions, just reach out. Our teams is here to help. Because yes, pricing matters, but it's not everything. Support matters too. And that's where we shine. Don't take our word for it. Check out our Trustpilot reviews. Please do it. And remember, accounting is just part of what we do at Statrys. We also offer company incorporation and payment solution tailored for your business, like a multi-currency business account, foreign exchange, and payment cards. That means you can have your corporate services, accounting, and payments all under one roof. Pretty convenient and unique in Hong Kong. Thank you, bye-bye, au revoir, see you next time for another video. Bye.